Hi everybody, it's Julia here, and I thought I was going to share my completed Travelers Notebook insert. This one is from Felicity Jane, and in a haul I did a few weeks ago, I'm going to link it down below, I shared that I got this one. And I thought I was going to do a flip through so you could see the pages and also talk a bit about the notebook, because I've been doing Travelers Notebooks for almost exactly 2 years, and I have bought very few of them, so I'm usually making my own, so it's a bit different, and I thought I was going to talk about that. The only thing I did to cover is I add little word stickers. This is an old one from Crate Paper. It says just the highlights, and what I did was I left the first and then the last page just blank. Okay. So here we have the first page. I made a photo collage in Photoshop, added some journaling, and then these letters I just die cut from a really pretty pattern paper. And the first layouts here I have process videos on. Another page I did, this is from Photoshop, I put it in a collage, added some journaling. This is my favorite TV shows, or house TV shows anyway. Another page here, you can see quite a lot of these pages are using the Felicity Jane stuff. The autumn fair came to town, or was in town, so I made a page with me and my brother. The other day here, I have a photo because the 4th of October in Sweden is the cinnamon buns day. It's a big thing here, okay? So I had one at school, and then I'm just talking a bit about what we're doing in school right now. And the letters here are from Felicity Jane, and they're really pretty, but I sort of ran out, so I started to just cut out so you get the negative and the positive space, and I think that's quite fun too. Another page that has a process video. A lot of just fun sort of collagey things. So here we me and my brother saw a movie. This one has a process video too, and it's just talking about the love of books, really. So quite simple, just wanted to journal a bit. And then I had made this quote-unquote background page, and I thought that was pretty cool, so I just used that as the page here. I really like this one. So I have these photo strips of Viola and Dagmar, and they're just taken like right after each other, and they look like ferocious wild beasts battling out, but they're really just having fun. So I'm just writing about that and how close these two have become under the last few weeks or month, really. This page is about my little cousin. We babysat her, and she is quite a wild one. So yeah, it was really fun. I was sick for most part of October. It was really bad weather, and when it's bad weather I get a lot of pain. So I was home for quite a long time, or quite many days anyway. And so I just stamped here a couch and then a sofa, and then just journaled a bit about that. And I watched The Tudors, and I watched Borgia, and yeah, I mean, I have a thing for the sort of history shows, I really like that. So I just didn't add a date, I just added a week. Next page, I had a little bit more fun. So this is just a really cute photo of Viola in her chair, and just writing that she just really loves being in her chair. I think this is one of my favorite pages. So in the Crate Paper carousel collection, there's a paper with a bunch of these little cut apart shapes or labels. So what I did is I just took the blue, the green and the black ones, and I put them on a diagonal, and then I just write down a bunch of thoughts I'm having right now, like about school and about me being sick, and yeah, just random thoughts, and I think it's a really fun page. Really like the sort of design here, and I think it's really easy to do this many times and get a lot of different outcomes of it. This page is a bit more fun, more color. I really like this paper by Pink Paisley's Paige Evans. And what I did here is a lot of journaling, really. This was 25th of October, and it was our final exam for this semester. Now we are in, we still have a lot of time left on the semester, but we don't actually have any final exams until January. So yeah, it was pretty nice. So we did that. We went out for lunch later. I got my hair cut, and then when I got home I was so tired. I just got a glass of wine and did some scrapbooking. I really like this page. I did a bit differently. So here I just took one of the chipboards from the Stargazer collection, and I thought November or Thanksgiving, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Sweden, but I thought it would be really fun to have that. It says counting the stars, and I think that like counting your stars, counting your blessings. So I just wrote a list of what I'm thankful for, then added some leaves down here. Here I made a page about winter time, and I thought it was really fun. So I put all the little puffy sticker clocks, the Hello Sunshine. So in Sweden, I don't know how you do it, but in Sweden anyway, we have the 25th of October, 29th, sorry, this year anyway. We pull the clocks back 1 hour so we get more light. So we live very up in the north, so we don't get a lot of light here. So in the summer we have light almost 24 hours a day, and then in the winter we have pretty much just darkness. So doing that, it makes us giving a bit more light. So I have that Hello Sunshine here, and then just from a walk. So it's actually sunny. And then the last day, a really simple page, really like this one, is a photo of my brother and one of our dogs, and they're just snuggling in the couch. And here I just have a pretty paper from Felicity Jane, and this is a Product Life card from the Kate one. And here I just made it on this blue one, and then used some die cuts to cut out the word. This is words means snuggle, sort of, and then just a little caption down here. So that is it. That is the Traveler's Notebook from, I started on the September 27th, so a month. Oh my gosh, I thought it was going to last longer. Anyway, I really like the notebook. I mean, it's fine. I really like the cover. I don't think I will be buying it again. I feel like the ones I make are just as good. I don't like it stapled. These have held up really nicely, but I have been very, very conscious about not adding too many layers and like very flat. It was just, I think this is the biggest, and then some puffy stickers. Being very conscious about that. I also don't like that it's not the standard size. It is 0.5 centimeter shorter and narrower than the standard is, and that sort of throws me off a bit. And then the paper is, I mean, it's nice, but it's nothing special. I wish it was a bit thicker, and then it's you can really tell. I mean, you can see through. And then also, if you have a pattern paper, you can see the design through on the other side, and then you can see the mist on the other side. So yeah, I mean, it was nice to work in something like bought. But yeah, no, I'm sorry, they're really, really pretty, but in my case I think I might buying the paper and then make my own inserts. But if you don't like them, then they're definitely worth the money. So yeah, that is my thoughts on the notebook. The next one I'm going to use is actually another one that I bought, and it is this one. And I have made over the cover a bit with some stitching, but it's from the Stamp Spot, and it's a pocket page notebook. And they're really, I really think these are cool. So I've seen Essie Ruth here on YouTube use them quite a lot. The papers are a bit thicker, and then you have paper and then a pocket page, paper and a pocket page. So I'm really excited about starting to use this one in November. So yeah, okay, but that is it. I hope you've liked the video, and yeah, I hope to see you soon.